Agentic AI is getting us to closer to that autonomous execution that we all dream for. Cubatica has been named as the Innovation Partner of the Year by UiPath for the Americas region, as well as we actually been named as the Worldwide Innovation Partner of the Year. Absolutely, absolutely. Cubatica serves a variety of industries, whether it's financial services, healthcare, and manufacturing and logistics. And we pretty much serve the departments, more importantly, the finance, procurement functions that rely on a lot of manual work, so that needs automation. There's a lot of efficiency and productivity to be had in those areas, so that's where we focus on. But what really differentiates us is not about developing the bots or developing the solutions. How we do this, we actually do this as an automation as a service, and our service encompasses everything that the customer needs to deliver the outcome of a particular process, inclusive of the infrastructure, the software, the people that's needed to build it, and the people that needed to operate and maintain it as well. And we have built this entire infrastructure on the UiPath platform, so it's actually delivered as a service under the Cubatica brand or the Document AI brand for the IDP side of things, yet it leverages the UiPath technology for the fullest. I think to be named as the Innovation Partner of the Year award is quite humbling, but in a sense, it also truly reflects what, as a company, we stand for. Innovation is at the core of the company's performance, and for every employee, they think innovation. That's how they go about solving problems. And this year, more than any years before, we actually adopted many new technologies like Gen AI and the LLMs to kind of really deliver successful outcomes for our clients. And for one of our clients, we actually helped them do their pricing strategy better by using a combination of IDP, Gen AI, and RPA, where whenever they had to make a pricing change, they had to go through multiple documents to see what are the obligations, can they make the change now, right? And how do they inform that client, and when do they can make the change? It's a lot of work, and if you have 4,000 clients, every pricing change is going to affect you a lot. So you'd rather not get that revenue than actually spending the money to review that. And we actually used Gen AI and IDP and UiPaths to the fullest extent, if you will, to kind of really solve that problem. That was one of the examples for which we actually won the award. And there is another example, which is actually called CX Companion. This is a very interesting piece of technology that's going to really transform contact centers, where we are going to help agents really, as they are performing the service or attending a call, we are going to surface automation based on what's really happening in there. So real time, solving problems and really doing beyond first contact resolution is what really we are focusing on as well. UiPath is core to our business. We built an entire automation as a service technology and a platform on a service offering, all based on UiPath. So like you have seen companies that build on Force.com, on Salesforce, or building on Azure, or building on AWS, we built our company on UiPath. So UiPath is actually core to us as a company, and they're not just our partner, they are our, there are three-way relationships we have. They're our customer, we are their partner, and in an essence, we are their customer too, because we actually buy their technology to deliver our service. So, it's a very, very intimate partnership that we have with UiPath. At Cubatica, innovation is at our core. And I think more than any award, winning this award is so apt to the beliefs of the company and also to all our employees. They actually try hard to understand new technologies, new patterns, and really deduce that to how to actually bring it to the solutions or the problems that we are solving for our clients. So they do take so much effort to be that innovative, and I'm so happy that my team deserved that award and they actually got it today. Yes, thank you. I drove from Phoenix for this event to Vegas, right? And then I was driving, I was like, what is that difference between going into a world where AI is going to play a bigger role than when it's not? And then I'm thinking that maybe in the past, automation was about just like a cruise control. You set the speed, and you kind of really try to reduce some aspects of the workload that you're doing, yet you are pretty much in control. of that situation. But on the other hand, if you went on a self-driving car, you are lifting up that control. And you are letting the AI kind of really drive the outcome, the adapting to the changing road conditions, right? And then you're now much more relaxed. You can focus on other things as well while it is in control. I think that aspect, it's happening in real life, but doesn't happen in enterprises. People are holding on to their processes, holding on to their business rules upon which the process needs to execute. They are very strict, very rigid, and yet they automated some of it, right? It's not really lend itself to autonomous execution of processes. I think Agentic is going to let us take that step forward, because now they can bunch up specialized tasks to these different bots and then have an orchestrator bot, which is actually, to an extent, that controls what's really happening around them. So I think now the humans kind of logically understand. They're not giving up the total control. They are now kind of really orchestrate a decision framework or an outcome-based execution model. I think Agentic AI is getting us closer to that autonomous execution that we all dream for. I left my job, left my career, my corporate career, to start my firm because I believed AI is going to change the future of not just work, the future of life for us. And I think this is just another step towards it. UiPath's Forward Conference is one of the very few conferences where we see that it's a mix of sessions that are more marketing the product features, but also there's a lot of learning and sharing that happens. And I think it's a tech kind of a combination of a developer conference and a business conference that excites us, because I can then bring in, from as a sponsor, as a partner, and what I want is a good return on investment, but not just as in okay, I get leads. It's about, having those right conversations where I can actually take those conversations, apply to another client or another prospect as well. So I think that wealth of information that's being done here, and UiPath as a event company, I would say you're not even a technology company. It looks like you're an event company with the precision, the kind of details with which we execute these conference is amazing. I must tell you, I'm not just doing this because we're a UiPath partner or we're a sponsor, but I will tell you, I've been in this field for 25 years and I've attended several conferences. There are very few conferences that actually pays attention to every detail. And I think that's one of the reasons as well. I think I like to associate with people that are doing that. And there's a lot of innovation at work here as well. And, would love to be part of this ecosystem, if you will. And that's why we are here every year.